Welcome back to FoxNews.com Live. And now we have some very special musical guests joining me who will be doing a music performance for us soon. So let me introduce from the Traveling Guitar Foundation, Damon Marks, founder,
yes,
and Milanor Quiros. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, great. Who you accompany him as you
Yes.
guys go to these schools.
Correct.
So let's talk a little bit about what the Traveling Guitar Foundation is and what you do.
What we do is we go into inner city public type schools and we fund music education programs. We took a little bit of a different twist with it, whereas we don't donate funds as money. We give them tangible equipment like brand new electric and acoustic guitar kits from Dean Guitars, Yamaha keyboards, D drums, stuff that the kids want to play today, but the schools absolutely can't afford.
Sure.
So,
and you go in and you also give them, what's the message that you give them too? Because you do talk to them about, I guess,
yes,
I assume the importance of music education.
I speak to them about the importance of staying in school, period, and how much school will help in their future no matter what they decide to do, but how music can enhance that, that part of life and how it helps interact with other kids in school when they get into bands. Statistically, how it helps out in their curriculum, like math, anything that's statistics. So I try to deliver a broad message for the kids to understand why we do what we do in there.
Sure. And what reaction have you seen from either the students or the parents, both, from this? And also, what ages? Because it's very interesting. You seem to cover all the ages.
Yeah, we mostly cover the middle school ages and through the elementary. But what I do personally, I go on and put up the performance for them, and they get such a good reaction from what we're doing up there. They like to get up and dance and sing with us, and it kind of inspires them to want to do the same thing as what we're doing.
Yeah. And now this is fairly new, right? It was started in
2009. Yeah,
okay.
It was 2009.
So how far has it come? What have you seen? What have you been able to do so far?
It's come a long way quickly. I think the interaction of being a current artist and then being, and then having this mold or this brand in the foundation is a unique concept. I find artists that have this, like John Legend, Alicia Keys, are very successful with it. So, the idea, again, is to go in and do this, but, again, to bring young talent in so that the kids can relate one-on-one to younger talent like Milanor. And then we have another girl named Tiffany, who's actually 16, who's still in high school, who also comes out and performs. So it's a big treat for these kids.
Great.
Really big treat.
And you also have some celebrity guests, because you have celebrities on the board, but you also have, I assume, just celebrities that want to come and help out?
Yeah, we go through a variety of different celebs that like to come in and talk and speak. We've had DMC in, we've had Swizz Beatz come in. We speak with so many different people. Bon Jovi's keyboard player, David Bryan, has just recently come onto the board. And there's a bunch of others that we speak to often, and I believe within the next few months there's going to be another few really superstar status people coming on for us here.
Great. So. And really quick, just wanted to get your background and your passion for music was kind of within the family.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, my father started really young, actually it was kind of like the late 50s with Frankie Valli when they were the Four Lovers. And then broke into the Four Seasons. So music started off with my father. And then earlier this year, as I progressed in the music business, in the beginning of the year, I was fortunate enough to go out onto Alicia Keys' Freedom Tour, playing guitar for Jermaine Paul, who was one of her backup singers. So I got to do Madison Square Garden, and I got to do Prudential, all the big arenas, which was great. And then, my dad sat me down after that and said, you got to do something that a lot of people don't get to do in life. Now you need to start giving back to the kids. And that was kind of a son-father one-on-one, and he really made me think about it. So.
Sure. And then what events do you have coming? Because I know you did an event with Bergen Community College recently. So do you have more of those coming up? Just something where you very much focus on, one school, and it was a big John Lennon tribute. John
Lennon tribute, yeah. As a matter of fact, the college stepped up. Andrew Cricken, who was a music professor, is an advisory board member, and he was really masterful about putting this together and having that whole college community on board with the foundation because of the kids is a big plus for us. So the Lennon tribute was great. And then, going into future events, we always we do one school a month. It's getting a little bit busier now where we actually had 3 schools in December, which got kind of crazy. So, I mean, there's so many schools that are financially challenged. I mean, we could do 10 schools a month if the funding was there, but that's the key, is the funding.
Sure. And then where can people go for more information? How can they help out? I know there were some auctions as well.
Yeah, on CharityBuzz.com, we're actually auctioning off a brand new Dean Vendetta electric guitar signed by Ann and Nancy Wilson from Heart. And comes with a hard shell case. Beautiful guitar. The signatures look great. So it's up under memorabilia on CharityBuzz.com, so you can go up and check that out. I think it's only up for another day or so, but and then the website's travelingguitarfoundation.org has everything we're doing from events to if you want to donate. It's got a lot of stuff up on there as well.
Great. And now can you tell us a little bit, before I let you go, about the songs you will be performing for us right now?
I'm going to be performing the John Lennon song, The Christmas Song, and also by Demi Lovato, Catch Me.
Great. All right. Well, no, very excited for that. So while I let you guys get set up, I'm going to let you take a quick look at our interview with Travie McCoy, who, as I mentioned earlier, is participating in the Fox New Year's Eve special, New Year's Eve Live. So take a quick look at that. They're going to get set up, and then it's going to be our in-studio performance.
Been a couple months that I've been single, so
hip-hop singer Travie McCoy is enjoying his status as both successful solo artist and Gym Class Heroes frontman. His first solo album, Lazarus, came out in May, leaving some to wonder if Gym Class Heroes would fall by the wayside.
Gym class is and always will be the priority, I mean, I've spent half of my life in this band, and these guys are like brothers to me.
The band is already at work on their new album, a follow-up to 2005's The Paper Cut Chronicles. McCoy says Gym Class is going back to their roots with The Paper Cut Chronicles 2.
This is kind of the sequel, picking up where that record left off, kind of going back to the essence of what made everyone fall in love with Gym Class Heroes in the first place.
The self-proclaimed Gleek says a career highlight was watching the cast of Glee sing his hit song Billionaire in a recent episode.
I was just like on the edge of my seat, like, they even did the rap parts and everything, and I was just like, yes, it was great.
Next up, McCoy takes the stage with Idol favorite David Archuleta in Las Vegas to perform on New Year's Eve Live on Fox.
got our friends, got the night, we'll be alright.
Vegas, New Year's equals mayhem, so I'm trying to prepare myself for it, Been doing my sit-ups and push-ups and whatnot, and, eating my oatmeal.
And when the clock strikes midnight, McCoy says there's one celebrity he'd definitely kiss.
I just watched The Town, the movie The Town, about 20 times, so I'll probably say Rebecca Hall. I think she's gorgeous.
So come and join us if you dare.
McCoy says his big resolution for the new year is to stop dragging his feet.
I'm trying to stop procrastinating and putting things off to the last minute. Like I'm working on, as they come, getting them done and moving on to the next.
Ring in the new year with Travie McCoy and look out for his new single, It'll Be All Right, in January. In New York, Courtney Friel, Fox News.
All right, and with that, let's close out the last entertainment hour of 2010 with a special performance from the Traveling Guitar Foundation.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one. any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. Before I fall too fast, kiss me quick, but make it last, so I can see how badly this will hurt me when you say goodbye. Kiss me quick, keep it slow, let the future pass and don't let go. I'm terrified of what you'll do. My stomach screams just when I look at you. Run far away so I can breathe, even though you're far from suffocating me. I'm terrified of what you'll do. My stomach screams just when I look at you. But you're so hypnotizing. You've got me laughing while I sing. You've got me smiling in my sleep. And I can see this unraveling. Your love is where I'm falling, but please don't catch me. So now you see why I'm scared. I can open up my heart without a care. And here I go, it's what I feel. And for the first time in my life, I know it's real. But you're so hypnotizing. You've got me laughing while I sing. You've got me smiling in my sleep. And I can see this unraveling. Your love is where I'm falling, but please don't catch me. And if this is love, please don't break me. I'm going home, so just catch me.